Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
And today we've got a brand new What Else Show for you. Bethany, what is today's What Else Show about?
Today we are answering your questions, viewer questions.
Viewer questions?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we get viewers before we ask them to send questions?
Some of our subscribers sent questions.
Oh, fun.
Yes. So we're doing, so I guess I should call it subscriber questions. You ready to just dive in?
I'm dive ready.
You're dive ready. Okay. So we're just going to dive right in. So Sarah E. in New Zealand.
Is that a Twitter account?
No, she doesn't have Twitter anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Sarah E. Is that
from New Zealand?
YouTube
That's
account?
our.
How did she ask you this question, Bethany?
On Facebook. She Facebook messaged me the question.
Sarah E.
Sarah
from
E.
Facebook, fan of the show.
Fan of the show.
Ask
fan
this
of the
question.
show. Yes. So Sarah.
She put it in a bottle and write a note in it and throw it in the ocean and it got to you?
Smoke signals, actually. She sent smoke signals from New Zealand.
That's good. You must have really good eyes.
Yes, I have perfect vision. Obviously. So Sarah E asks, how do you stay motivated to stick to a workout regimen?
Oh, this question must be for you because I'm not motivated to stick to a workout regimen, nor am I sticking to a workout regimen.
But yeah, you are.
How so?
Yeah, you are. So one of your New Year's resolutions was to run 100 miles.
That's true, but I wouldn't call that a workout regimen. I would call that more of a test of discipline than anything else.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't call that a workout regimen.
So talk about how you stay motivated.
Oh, I'm so super unmotivated. I do not.
Well, then in those times when you feel really unmotivated, how do you make yourself get on the treadmill and do it? Like what's the drive?
What is the drive?
You?
You answer this question first and then I'll go.
Oh, okay.
I have to think about it.
Okay. The way that I stay motivated
The way you stay motivated.
A two-pronged
for a workout regime.
For a workout regime, two-pronged. Number one, the light comes on as soon as the alarm goes off. We have it automatically programmed. That immediately wakes me up, and I focus on my feeling of accomplishment the last time that I worked out. And I really want to capture that feeling again. And that gets me out of bed to work out.
So your sense of accomplishment is what motivates you.
Yes. That sense of accomplishment.
Because we all know we need to exercise, but we don't want to exercise.
Right.
So when you do something you don't want to do that's good for you, you feel accomplished.
Very accomplished.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like when you reach for a celery instead of a cookie.
Yes.
Right? You feel accomplished.
Yes.
I mean, you feel awful because you ate a celery instead of a cookie, but...
Right. You might feel unfulfilled, but you still feel that sense of accomplishment that you made a positive choice.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not on an exercise regimen. Exercise regime would be like a king that's making people exercise.
A dictator is making us exercise. Regimen.
Yeah, I'm not on an exercise regimen, so this question is not for me, right?
Well, you have your New Year's resolution.
I do have my New Year's resolution
to run 100 miles.
I am running 100 miles.
What gets you on the treadmill?
I guess like a sense of responsibility because I said I was going to do it, so I should probably do it. So I'm counting down, and I'm not doing a good job at it. Today I ran 1 mile and I was super tired and I didn't want to do it anymore, so I stopped. I have like 20 miles left to go. I could have ran more. I could have ran, 3 or 4. Nope, right. Stopped at 1.
But you got 1 mile down.
Yes.
You got 1 mile down. You got on the treadmill.
I did.
You didn't feel like it.
No.
You did not want to do it.
No.
Yeah, but you did it anyway.
I did.
So it's that sense of honor
an honor, yes.
Yes, that's that.
I have to honor my word to myself, Bethany.
You do,
or nobody's gonna care.
That's important. Honor, yeah. No, that's such a great way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to run earlier. It doesn't help me at all.
And now you're super tired.
Yeah.
And sore and exhausted.
And wasted all that time.
But you feel accomplished.
No. Maybe once the year is over, I'm like, you said something you were going to do and you did it.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see at the end of the year. I'm already regretting that. That's for a different
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully those answers
that answers your question.
help.
How do you stay motivated?
Motivation is so tricky.
Yeah.
It's different for everybody. For me, it's just getting out of bed, having the light come on as soon as the alarm goes off gets me out of bed to do
right.
it. So
you couldn't easily tell the light to turn off.
But I don't.
I shouldn't be giving
but
you
that's the thing is
tips and tricks.
I know. Don't give me shortcuts to get out of it. But I don't do that. The light comes on. So, the light's on. So I guess I have to get up.
All right. What's the next question?
So there's that one. So one of our subscribers, one of our newer subscribers, Ploppy54, you might remember him. We did an entire episode just for him.
That's Ploppy54 on Twitter.
On Twitter and
Ploppy54.
Yes, at Ploppy54 and Ploppy54 on YouTube as well.
And he does a little more Twitch stuff, right?
Yes. So he is also on Twitch. Check him out. So yes, he had a few questions for us.
A few questions?
Yes.
He has the remainder of the questions.
He does.
I told you we should have done this when people actually watch this show and would have questions. Never mind. Continue.
Okay.
These next questions are all his. There are 3.
So there's 3 questions.
So that's how we have 4 questions.
That we're super happy to answer. So he tweeted at us. That's how we received.
I should have texted some people and told them what questions to ask on Twitter, and then I could have.
Should have.
Maybe next
I didn't
time.
think about it either.
You can't do that. That's cheating anyways.
I know. Well, we were going to make up questions.
I was going to steal questions.
We were going to steal questions.
From other shows.
Anyway.
Maybe next week.
Okay, so question 1.
Okay.
What made you decide to start a YouTube channel?
Do you want to answer that one first, or you want me to answer that
You
one
answer first.
I was raised wrong, so I didn't get enough attention.
Okay.
Actually, I used to make YouTube videos a long time ago, maybe 20 years ago?
Yeah.
15 years ago?
When it was first
when YouTube was just
first a thing.
Yeah. Right? My brothers and I used to make YouTube videos.
Go, be funny. Go. We've already said that before, guys. We do that every time. Yeah, we do that every time. Go, be funny. Do something funny.
Yeah.
And that was fun, but we kind of fell out of it, so that's why I do one now, because of for fun.
For fun.
Yeah. I mean, I also would like people to watch, but that's not happening, so it's got to just be for fun.
It is just for fun. It's,
Yeah. Why do you do it? Because I make you?
I do it, number 1, because you needed a co-host.
I do need a co-host.
You needed a co-host who would remember to speak into the microphone, look at the camera.
Exist.
Yeah. Somebody to laugh at your jokes and
it's rough.
Somebody to interact with.
Someone to fake laugh at my jokes.
You're hilarious. So that's why I did it for fun. And also because we're husband and wife, it was something that we could enjoy doing together, and it kind of added a new activity to our kind of this regimen of activities that we do. So
yeah, we don't have any kids, so
we got no kids.
Oh, you know what? Also, I don't really
friends.
I don't really have a lot of hobbies, right? And when you have my hobbies, which are like going out to eat, playing video games, watching TV, watching movies.
Yes.
You don't really create anything in that situation. I don't have any talent, So I can take all of those things that don't take any talent to do and kind of create something with that. I feel like that's part of the reason why we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Why I have a YouTube channel. Yours is because I make you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, it gives you specifically a chance to explore the creative side with the editing and, exploring new software, new techniques, and multiple, this year you've started exploring multiple camera angles and
multiple cameras.
Yeah, multiple cameras. And so that's I feel like that's been a good experience
that's
for you.
That's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was why. How are you finding the process?
The process of being a YouTube channel?
Yeah. So go ahead and answer this first.
How am I finding the process?
Yeah.
It is awful. I mean, co-hosts aren't what you want them to be.
Yeah.
You lose files, you lose sound, you know, it has to come out every Thursday. You lose ideas for what you want them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
You got to stick to a schedule.
Yeah.
Really important.
Oh, you know what?
That schedule.
This comes back to the accomplishment. When a show does come out that I didn't think was going to, that gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
You know, that it has to be out every Thursday. So
yeah.
Sometimes it's not the best. Most of the time, it's not the best.
How dare you? Every one of our shows is gold.
It's usually barely watchable, but it's out and it's on Thursday.
It is
every Thursday since we started.
Regardless, it is always we have not missed a Thursday.
Not missed a Thursday.
We have not missed a single Thursday. So yeah. And you know, it kind of also gives us each a chance to work to our strengths.
What are our strengths?
Well, your strengths, obviously the technical side, the editing, framing the shots.
You keep saying that, but the editing is so awful. Like I wish somebody else wasn't in charge of it.
The editing is not awful. The editing is not awful. So that's kind of like in your wheelhouse, and mine is
what is yours?
The social media side of things.
Oh, yes.
Garnering excitement for the episodes.
Since we have barely over 100 subscribers, you're doing a bang up job at your strength.
Hey, you wanted 100 subscribers as our New Year's resolution.
I should have said 1,000.
We have over 100. But anyway, just making connections with people on Facebook and Twitter and building excitement for
what about Instagram?
The show. Yeah, Instagram.
What about the other ones?
So we do Instagram, we do Facebook and Twitter, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, just
MySpace not around anymore.
MySpace is not.
We'd be all over MySpace.
Oh my God, we'd be all over MySpace. Yeah. So yeah, I think the process is definitely challenging. It's a challenging process.
Yeah, I like how we've gone through this and we're like, yeah, it's awful. I don't know why we do it.
So that's the lesson: is that it's difficult and it's awful. But if you get a good support system in place where you have a co-host and a host, we bounce ideas off of each other as part of our process. They're always awful.
You never know what to do.
Yeah, like, what's the show going to be about? So yeah, it's very, very challenging, but we're sticking to the schedule and we're committed.
I'm sure some people like flip the switch, they turn it on, they record it, they leave. It takes about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not our process.
And that kind of leads us into our last question, which is who fluffs their lines the most?
I don't know what that means.
Who
messes up their lines?
Who messes up? It's worth noting that our show is 100% unscripted. We'd never.
Who thinks it's scripted?
We don't script anything. I think as far as like fluffing their lines, as far as like struggling to find words, that's always me. Like I'm always like I ramble too much, or I can't figure out, God, what is that word that I'm thinking of? I can't get my thoughts in order fast enough for the camera. So, but yeah, unscripted.
You know what I do a lot? I'm always like, what is the word I'm thinking of? Like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not really a fluffed line. It's just me not remembering, not knowing the word that I'm looking for. Yeah. I know the word exists, but I don't know what it is.
And that's the challenge with having an unscripted show.
Yeah. It's harder for you too because I make you read most of the things. Anything that has to be read.
Yeah.
I make you do that.
Yeah.
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 I'm not a good aloud reader. Or not a loud reader. I'm illiterate. I didn't want it to come out on the show, but that's just what it is.
Robert can't read. Yeah, and we don't script anything. What we normally do is, so we have a whiteboard And we
right there.
whiteboard. Yeah,
see
it's right over there. We whiteboard out some notes. We whiteboard out
sometimes
the order of things that we're, especially if we're doing like reviews or whatever. We talk about like, the restaurant and
actor's name
in this order. Yes. Or for movies, we do like, here's what we want to remember to
here's
say.
the year this movie came out.
Yeah. Yeah. So just things that we want to remember to say. I whiteboarded out all of the questions for us to answer because I didn't want to be, on my phone or trying to remember, what the questions were.
I think you could have remembered them.
Maybe, but again, it's for me, it's like the more prepared I am, I feel like the better I do on camera.
Nah.
Okay, so yes, we are unscripted, but I am the one that I feel like constantly is like, and I make funny noises into the microphone.
Yeah, I feel like you sneeze and cough more.
I do. I do. Yeah, I feel like I cause you way more editing problems than you cause yourself.
Yeah.
So
because when I'm talking to the camera, I'm thinking, oh God, just don't mess up because you're gonna have to edit that out.
This has to be perfection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right.
So those
is that our questions?
That's it. Those were our questions. Those were great questions.
Yeah, those were good questions.
Yeah. I think we should do this again.
Nobody wants to ask us questions. You found that out this time. We had 2 people ask questions.
You know what? We'll do it again, and maybe.
And one of them was specific about your workout routine.
We'll do it again, and maybe we'll get more questions this time.
I'm gonna go steal questions from somebody else's show, like a popular show.
Yeah.
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 That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Be like, here's the questions we got.
No,
wait a second.
I'll say what show it's from.
Okay. So yeah, those are our questions.
All right. Should we get out of here?
Yeah. Take us out.
Thanks everybody that submitted questions. You can follow the show and ask us questions on Twitter at What Else Show. We're also on Instagram at The What Else Show. Please like, subscribe, and share on YouTube.
Share.
And that's it. Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet. So.
Ah!
Robert, I will push you
Go ahead.
out.
Go ahead.